finally left.
You can know leaving was necessary and still have moments where your entire body aches to undo it. I don't know, that's the part nobody talks about enough. She's holding in so much, trying to be brave and trying to be okay. And it just wrecked me. It's completely broken me because she doesn't need to be strong right now. She's a child. And I think sometimes as moms, we carry this silent guilt.
Welcome back, family. Just another regular day to review once again. Another modern woman who decided to leave her marriage of over a decade because she thought that she could do better than her husband. But as usual, it didn't take long for reality to settle in provoking some sweet tears of regret.
Sometimes the hardest part of leaving isn't the relationship. It's moments like this, like I just had. I went to my son's school to have muffins with Mom, and we sat together eating muffins. He made a placemat with all these little answers about me. Like, my mom's name is Erica. She is 10 years old. My mom looks beautiful when she gets dressed up in a dress. When I'm at school, my mom is bored. My favorite thing to do is play hide and seek, and if I could buy her a gift, I would buy her a trip to church. That was hilarious. Apparently I need to go pray for my sins. I don't know, for a moment, everything just felt normal, like easy, safe, like before. But it's his dad's week, and I think seeing me there woke something up in him, because when it was time for me to leave, he had a complete meltdown. He's 4.5, you know, he's young. He kept asking for him to take him home with me, and his teachers had to physically hold him back. When I walked out the door, and I've just been in my car sobbing because it was such a fun little bit at first, you know? But now I'm sitting here sobbing, because every part of me wanted to go back in there and pick him up and take him home with me. The hardest part isn't leaving. It's knowing that children don't just grieve the loss of a family structure. They grieve the sudden transition between two emotional worlds. And it's heartbreaking. And unless you know, I think people underestimate how painful this part is for mothers, because you can know leaving was necessary and still have moments where your entire body aches to undo it. I don't know, that's the part nobody talks about enough. It's not missing the relationship. It's not wanting the person back. It's the grief of hearing your child cry for you and not being able to fix it the way you used to. And if you're in that season too, I see you. Truly. And I just want you to know you're not alone. And the kids will be okay, as long as you're okay. And I will live and stand by that for as long as I have to, because I know I am okay now. And we will be okay.
It's amazing that her 4-year-old son believes that the best thing he can offer her mother is to help her go to church. That right there says it all. The little boy can clearly see that Mama is out of control and she needs to repent. Kids at that age are very observant and very less biased. And I believe that this is really one of the aspects that made this woman cry in this video. This woman is talking about the pain of her son as if she herself gives a damn. She doesn't care about her son's well-being. She only cares about herself. She destroyed their family unit because of her selfish reason. She wanted to be single so she could do whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted. Or maybe it's because she lost weight, as you may see on your screens right now. And all of a sudden, she started to think that she was a baddie and that her ex-husband didn't deserve the best version of herself. Here she is again, weaponizing the pain of her children to gain sympathy from the internet.
Here I am on social media crying, but that's what my platform is. Make you feel less alone And tonight I saw it on my daughter's face. She's holding in so much, trying to be brave and trying to be okay. And it just wrecked me. It's completely broken me because she doesn't need to be strong right now. She's a child. And I think sometimes as moms, we carry this silent guilt. Like if we were stronger, calmer, better, maybe they wouldn't feel any of it. But what I'm learning is I can't control what happened because I tried, and I can't control the structure. I can't undo anything of what happened. I can't take away every sad day. All I can control is whether I'm emotionally safe when she needs it. And some days that looks like me holding it together, and some days that looks like crying after they go to bed and they're asleep. And I just want you to know that healing doesn't mean your kids won't have hard days. It means they won't have to navigate them alone. So if you're a mom and you feel tired, carrying both your grief and theirs, you're not weak. You're rebuilding something while still being the foundation for many. And that's really heavy. But just know that being stable for them doesn't mean being unbreakable. It just means staying present. And sometimes that's all you can give, and that's enough. Just remember that children don't need a perfect family structure, a normal structure. They need one emotionally safe parent. And that can and will be you.
No, ma'am. Kids need both parents in the same household to have a better chance of succeeding in life. It is so sad to witness how these modern women try to flip the script to play the victim, even when they can clearly see that they are hurting their own children. They are willing to justify just about any action they take to fit the different scenario they are playing in their twisted head. And that is why I always say that accountability is kryptonite to modern women. Guys, this next video will show how this woman lives her life 2 years after her divorce. And remember that this woman decided to divorce her husband and left her stuff at her husband's house as if her husband's house was her private storeroom. Just like a teenager who runs away from her parents' house to go have some fun. But then she is surprised when her ex-husband decides to drop her stuff in trash bags at her house.
I think that I lived out of my car, but I have taken this year to really just hone in on what I needed for my new home and life. I never got movers. I literally just left the house to my ex and took what I needed and wanted, filled my home and bought everything. I didn't even have a spoon to my name. Last week at drop, he just comes in with all of these bags of my stuff. I don't know if he's redoing the house or whatever, but I have been so overwhelmed, and frankly, that's been on the last part of my list, is getting like the rest of my stuff from the old house. It costs money, time, just like physical energy. I like only can put that towards things that I need right now. Anyways, he drops off like 4 huge garbage bags of random stuff that I've left, like hair products, shoes, boots, sweaters, clothes, like things that I didn't really wear. Anyways, he drops off the kids and comes in with these 4 huge bags. He lives right by the school, so I went to the house and I went ham and just like got every single thing that I could carry and fill in my car. I have no idea where I'm going to put all of this stuff, but the reason I'm saying this is like, it might look like I have, no, actually it doesn't look like I have it all together, because I don't. But also I sound like I've healed and moved on and I'm in this brand new life, fresh and brand new. No, I am like in process still. And it's been a year and 2 months since we separated. My point is, be patient with yourself, give yourself time. You are changing your whole life, and it doesn't have to happen like in an instant. If you're like me, you want it to be, you want your house furnished, you want everything done, ready, let's start clean. But there's always going to be lingering pieces that you just have to come to peace with that might not happen right away, but it will. People come up to me a lot, just like, bleh, tell me their whole life story. I don't know if it's like my energy or maybe I've said things in bypass, but 2 people have come up to me and be like, I'm a single mom too. I don't know if I just like wear a badge that says that or because I always look frazzled and late, but she's probably 15 years older than me. And she's like, I want to give you hope that like my 4th quarter life is the best year of my life. I was like, it's been about 14 months since I uprooted and blew up my whole life. She's like, give yourself 2 years. It took me about 2 years to feel back to normal. So I don't know. That was good advice. Even if the 2 years are done and you don't feel back to normal, who cares? You're on your way.
Misery loves company. There is a reason that more miserable, bitter, older women are approaching her to try to trauma bond with her. These older divorced women don't have their lives together. This woman also admitted she doesn't, but they are all lying to each other to feed their ego while trying to make themselves feel good about their messed up situation. Guys, this woman didn't simply leave her marriage with nothing like she claimed in the previous clip. She made sure to get everything from her ex-husband before leaving. Her ex-husband. Fellas, protect yourselves at all times against these types of women. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you, and I appreciate you for all your support. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help push this content to more men in need. I'm out. Peace.